We're up here at Beaver Springs, SPRA points race. Gonna see how today goes. We're running late. I'm only gonna get one time shot, and we're gonna try to sneak in a testing tune, see if I can get a second time shot, but I'm not sure if they'll let me or not. But got some ground to make up, and just see how the bike goes. We got the ride back fixed the last time. Actually we had it fixed before XDA. So just trying to get some more seat time, see if we can do anything in this point series, but we're just gonna get after it. Well, we qualified in the middle of the pack. We are going to be taking on Zippo in round one, which is usually the guy that announces here. But Zippo has a, I believe it's a KZ, it's like 1100 or something bar bike. We got him for round one. The bike didn't do too bad, 566 in the eighth. She was a little slow. I think I have the air gap set a little bit too tight, because when I was on the two-step, it was trying to pull me through the beams. I had to really fight it, so came back, adjusted it. Two-step feels fine. So we're just gonna roll into this. I'm gonna try to keep the dial on it from the last time we were up here for 8th mile. It's a little cooler, so I might bump it down a couple hundredths. But yeah, we're just gonna roll into it. We got round one coming up. I only got one test shot, but oh well, it's racing. Came up here a little bit late. I got my times mixed up. But let's get after it. Your breath is kicking, pup. Anyway, guys, we're back at home. Gonna kind of do a quick review on what happened up at the racetrack this weekend. So, went into round one again, Zippo. Zippo's bike didn't want to shift, or at least didn't want to go to second. He told me that it was kind of an occurring issue, to where the bike didn't seem, I guess all day it didn't seem like it wanted to shift. I never really got to see Zippo's passes because of where he was and I was versus our qualifiers. So I wasn't too sure on how his bike was running. Anyway, ended up getting the round one win next to Zippo. Went into round two. Went up against ET Gangster, Jeff Santine, which is who we bought the pink bike off of. Jeff's always been dead on. I mean, he's really good. I can't really say anything against him. Jeff's just good. But went into round two, dialed a 55. Jeff dialed a 29, so 555, 529. I launched. I knew Jeff was going to be chasing me, so I had to hold pretty tight to it. I did notice that Jeff was behind me, so I rolled out of it just a smidge. The bike still went under. I went a 551 on a 555. It ended up running 0.0348 off my dial, which I'm assuming it sucks that my ticket, I never got a 60-foot time out of it. I'm assuming the bike's 60-foot real hard because I don't know how it made up that time difference, because the bikes always run a 55 to a 57 up at Beaver. So that I try to dial on the low side. That way I know that I have it covered, at least that 200's covered. But I don't know. It sucked. We had Jeff covered. I beat him by a 10th to the line. So if I would have rolled out just a little bit earlier, I probably would have had him. But anyway, hey, a win's a win. Jeff got it. Jeff went on to the semi. And then, I mean, that was pretty much it. Jeff went into it. Unfortunately, lost to Brian Snyder, which Brian's a pretty cool guy. He's the one that helped us with the Schrader valve when my air pressure regulator decided to explode. They went in and ended up being Brian Snyder and Mike Charcala for the final. Well, I say unfortunately. I mean, I'm glad that one of the two won. Brian's been trying to get a winner's circle for a bit, so it kind of sucks Brian didn't get it. But Mike ended up beating him, and Mike is, I think he's first in the points. Brian is second or third. It's actually a kind of tight race, and I think we still have like 4 races left of the season. Or no, there might be more than that. I think we're only halfway through. But anyway, we were going to go up to the racetrack this weekend. Today's Friday. So we were going to go up tomorrow for a bike sled shootout that Mike Charcala hosts. He hosted out at Beaver Springs and at New Media. I think there were 2 each this year, 2 at New Media, 2 at Beaver, or 2 at New Media, 1 at Beaver, actually, now I'm thinking about it. Unfortunately, it looks like it's going to get canceled. There's a 50% chance of severe thunderstorms pretty much from noon to midnight tomorrow. So we're not going to push our luck, or at least Mike's not going to, because there are some guys that come in from out of state for that race, because it's a pretty good payout. I mean, it's $1,200 plus an Evil SwingArms certificate for winner of Pro ET, $700 runner-up. If you do the shootout, which is any Pro ET entry that puts in another $100, goes into another bracket, and based on 32 bikes, there's a $2,000 pot. I think runner-up might get $500 or something like that, but I mean, it's a good payout if you think about it. If you win both, you're in it for anywhere from a $3,000 to $4,000 payday for the weekend. So, at least I'm assuming with the Evil SwingArms certificate, I think it's like $500 or something like that. So it's something. But we'll get up to the racetrack another time. I might try to go to the test session in the morning, but I'm not sure, because with there being a chance of rain, I don't want to be rushed all day. I'd rather go up and just progressively get passes throughout the day and see what happens. But hey, it is what it is. We'll get up to the racetrack eventually and get some more seat time. What do I want to say? Garage update. Got to put a new tire here tonight, putting a fresh 190 hookup on the turbo bike. Pinky, still waiting on a slave cylinder. I have to get that installed yet. Well, I actually have to get a Gen 1 slave and a slave brace. SAE Outlaw has one. I just need to get that. And then the pink bike will be rideable. I do want a swing arm yet, so my 4-8 Evil is still up for sale, like $450. It's half price. It'll be good for somebody at some point, because it still fits the stock body pretty well, and it's a very nice arm. I like running that arm, but with any kind of crazy power and hard launching, it's nice to have a longer wheelbase to fight the wheelies. Mine's that 14 to 18 arm that's on the turbo bike now has been good this year. But we're gonna call it there, guys. I hope you liked the video. I know it wasn't a ton of content. We were running late, so we only got 1 qualifier. We went into round 2, which, I mean, hey, it seems to be my thing this year, is if I don't win it, which was the streetcar takeover one, we always go into round 2, and usually something happens in round 2. It seems like we can't get out of round 2 in any kind of ET class or something like that. But we're gonna see what happens and try to get up there at the track again. But I got some stuff to do on the turbo bike and to finish up Pinky and get both of them out at the racetrack again. Maybe we'll take the R6 up one day and see what we can do with that. I know it's not gonna be running any personal best, but I wouldn't mind running that bike. It's been a long time since I've taken it down the quarter mile. But I will see you guys on the next one. As always, hit that like button, drop a comment, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next upload. As always, guys, ride safe, ride smart, always wear a helmet. See ya.